Lakad matatas!
Normally just deals with low health supports like only he can.
Legion Commander.
You may now select your heroes.
Like Lionex is gonna find out the gang squad, the arrow is gonna be off the mark, and with 3-man slow, he's gonna be fine, or is he? As Onslaught comes in from the backlines, Lionex taking so much damage, LWW trying to survive through that with a Fairy Fire, but it's still gonna be the first blood, going the way of Boom Buoy, and with that, just flash from yourself up a BKB. That makes the difference between Night and Day on Bloodseeker. Whether or not you're able to BKB and run on in, so you can at least have a little bit of impact early. LWW, he is gonna get caught, and yeah, that's what I said, the early levels were a bit scary for the set. We're Tiny against Primal Beast. The lane starts a little Tiny favorite, as you can see, which is mostly Tiny having more damage to farm with. Dazzle on the top lane. Gets ran down again, but this time around they're actually gonna kill off BB with MKS, having just enough, having such a good time in the laning stage. And if he comes online before the Legion Commander even has that first item, even has the blink dagger in order to find the duels, then that would be devastating. Tiny, he dies to a Primal Beast plus Dazzle. Dazzle coming in with a Poison Touch actually ended up being enough damage for him to take out. Kind of falls off towards the late game, but with your quick health gain, you do always get yourself online. Now in bottom lane, the tower dive is gonna get Doom a double kill, as Silencer died to being arrowed, and then they just run down the other targets as well. Doom, not a hero you wanna mess with that Scorched Earth damage. That is like 700 something burn damage for the full duration, and of course I know you're not gonna that. If they get an advantage, they don't let go. They play very slow, very well, bad at comebacks, kind of Dota, but once they do get a lead, they are gonna screw you over so hard. Unity Gaming, with a Legion Commander, there's always the possibility of a comeback on paper, right? But in reality, I know that if the Doom has a hard game still, he is not gonna have an easy oh well, that's the Doom, he prints money, okay, that doesn't count. Because on average, I know Unity Gaming, they want to pick him as a slow hero, and Tiny gets pulverized, gets arrowed. It may still not be enough as he is half health, walks out of there, and a shot comes on in as classic Bushwick. Legion Commander will be fine as Primal Beast tanking so much, and Mirana will get the sharpshooter for him, so Tiny's gonna be just fine as that Legion Commander wins the first duel of the game. The damage just huge off of the armlet. Primal Beast, he did die on there. Not flaming Xiaoyu here, because, you know, Xiaoyu is usually delivering those really fast in-your-face offlaners. That's why I think Doom's kind of sad, because while he's fast, you don't really run forward right now to land a Doom. You would on a Mars, right? You would go forward, try for your Mars. Silencer, he is gonna get caught. Pickoffs, they are gonna get punished really, really hard if they're made by the Legion Commander, because that's 20 duel damage up. Actually, 55 duel damage up on the Legion Commander, because those duels, they were won at level 2 with at least one of them with the damage talent. LC now hits so freaking hard. Tiny on the mid lane also goes on down. 2 Primal put the final nail into the coffin here. Bloodseeker is gonna initiate on the Primal Beast, but there's the counter initiation off of the Doombringer. Global Silence comes on out, nicely timed. Is at least gonna save 1 life. Boom Buoy with the sharpshooter is gonna get himself down the high ground. Will be stunned up for 5 seconds. The Legion Commander coming on in with the overwhelming ult. It's gonna do the trick. Duel comes on out. Tiny's gonna get killed. Xiaoyu gets himself a killing spree. Primal Beast makes short work off of Lionex. And the last support still alive is BB, who is just gonna.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
General from Vessuwan, they did so well back when their heroes could frontline. Because that's kind of the thing with these supports and why I like them so much. They're both greedy as hell, but all you need in order to make a hoodwink or ooh, nice Shadow Grave on the Legion Commander. Legion Commander still man fighting up, life stealing with the moment of courage, taking down to the armlet. However, self-healing up as best they can, and Legion Commander is gonna duel and accidentally feed that duel because the toss on the desert prevents another Shadow Wave from coming out. Fearless, nice little bit of chaos being tossed there by him. Tiny just being so impossible to kill. However, look at that Dazzle trying to keep himself sustained, and he will. LWW still alive, and now the rest of Unity Gaming are gonna push. Roche about to be finished. Is there gonna be a huge pushback or something in time? Well, Legion Commander just presses BKB. It's gonna keep hitting the Roche. Root Brother wants to steal it. It's gonna be able to steal together with the Avalanche the Roche kill. However, Legion Commander still in position, and that's gonna be 2 kills for the Roche Gold. And Roche Gold alone isn't gonna justify a 40-second respawn when there's so much push. There it is. But even then, everybody's standing so close to one another. That's gonna be one lane of frags taken for free. Unity Gaming still just having the time of their life. Bloodseeker gets doomed up, gets arrowed by the Mirana. It's gonna die. Legion Commander gets himself another duel victory. And it is 6-34. They didn't even get 10 kills throughout the whole game. Doombringer is gonna die for being a little bit of an aggressive edge lord, trying to go for the fountain dive. Now a smoke up. However, Mirana ultimate already comes out, and they just want these Medirex, which are at half health. So Tiny has to go right now. Avalanche toss it is. BKB out on the Primal Beast is gonna lead into a kill on Boom Buoy though, and Tiny is gonna get broken, and that means Legion Commander is just gonna have such an easy time tearing through him with no armor. GG gets called. And GG indeed, as Unity just straight up stomp their opponents here. They get a really good Legion Commander pick. And even chat said like, hey, this is a
Choose your hero.
Huskar is gonna be that last pick. Okay, that's the hero. So far, aren't made quite as often anymore. We saw that happen in the TI finals already, where it was just super one-sided and ended up being kind of anticlimactic. You know what else is anticlimactic? KNP getting caught out like this. He doesn't even get to walk. There isn't even some harass happening while he's dying a fifth, which means you don't really have to fully commit in order to be useful, in order to deal damage. To talk about the matchups, mid lane Tusk against Huskar. Not starting the way Huskar wants. Can he live here? Nope, I don't think he can. Is he faster? Nope. Yeah, that's just gonna be Tusk if there is like a 2-0. Because they'll probably be the first to know when we kick things off. BB died to the Tusk on the mid lane again, and this Huskar, he's just solo losing his lane. While Tusk is being outlaned. Huskar is being outlaned over on the top lane. Another kill is happening, and chain feeding to the Tuskar, and in comes Techies looking for another kill onto BB. BB is gonna get died, it's gonna get slowed. Tag team comes on out. Techies needs to make sure to hit him enough now with the snowball. It's gonna be another easy looking kill. Lionx rotated in there, making sure he could help out. And the Razor is gonna get taken care of at the bottom lane as well as the Tiny. That's huge. 2 kills going the way of this bottom lane. Actually, let's switch over to net worth nice and early on, because with this many kills there's already a huge difference. And Pangolier, he comes to gank the bottom lane, is gonna go Rolling Thunder up. Razor, Captain Blaze, and killed up with Swashbuckle. Xiao Yu now running into Boom Buoy there, also running into BB there. And with BB being in position, I think Pangolier is just gonna be dead. Yeah, if he would have gotten out one more spell, it would have been a dead Huskar. However, they are still gonna get the kill with the Tusk coming in. Snowball plus Walrus Punch combo. You're just dead. Hero. Nice. The 2-man Avalanche is doing so much work, and that allows Raze to come on in, try to kill off the Tusk, make sure you disengage the aggression from Unity Game before it's too late. But Techies, he's got a 3-man silence, and it looks like that will be Salad just sacrificing himself. Ice Shards. And that's gonna enable another kill with Pangolier running down the Razor, and KNP is gonna die. Tusk, he did get killed off by the Ember Spirit, and that's Ember Spirit. Thunder still looking for more Ember Spirit. in a position to still do some damage from the sidelines, but the snowball connecting onto him is huge, and at least you're able to get yourself back, even if your courier dies for that. Yeah, Unity Gaming, they got a 2k gold lead, which is exactly the kind of game Lifesteal needs to have, so it's not something you're immediately panicking about. However, it does indicate quite a bad start.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And that bad start is gonna result in a bad mid game at this rate, because Huskar goes down once more, and you need to bring down pretty much all three of, or bring up pretty much all three of your carries, which Unity Gaming are bringing down fast. I can say that as Ember Spirit dies, and he turned around for 2 kills. Still 2 for 3 by the end of things, because Xiao Yu, he gets so much damage out, plus Salad doing his thing on the techies, and now a buyback on the Ember Spirit, as I think Vessuwan are starting to realize this game is falling apart if we don't get more huge kills. Pangolier, he gets jumped on by the Ember Spirit. No lucky proc for him there, so he may actually be going down trying to get himself out of there, and Lifestealer is just gonna infest to make sure that Pangolier is not just gonna be fine, but also gonna be able to fight into the Tiny now, set up for yet another kill. 7k gold lead. Lich will get avalanche top. He is gonna get an assist on that Tiny for that though, and this dive, it's obviously the type of dive that ends when you're all dead. The question is, could they get value out of this? And here comes the entire gang squad. Pangolier gets lit on fire, gets taken low health. However, it's gonna be the Lich dying for him, and Pango still trying to get himself out of there. It's gonna jump up the high ground and will be fine. It's just gonna be able to get himself away from the looks of it. Yeah, Pangolier escaping while Lifesteal is farming. These are two issues you need to do something about. If the Pangolier escape, it can be handled by games for you. Ember Spirit is gonna be locked in place. It's gonna be locked in place once more. Rolling Thunder coming through. Swashbuckle coming through. He is still fine. Taking to the Spirit Vessel, but not enough damage. So yeah, going for kills doesn't really seem to be paying off for the side of Unity. They would really like a kill to perhaps enable a Roche or a tier 2 tower push. Pangolier comes on in with that Frost Shield with the Might of the Texan. That's gonna be a kill on the Huskar. Even though with that Frost Shield, Pangolier would have already taken out off of the amount of spears he said. That Lich damage reduction is so huge because it's in fact damage reduction, not just armor and magic resistance. Boom Buoy taking a ton of damage from the Tusk and all his Illus with that Desolator. And that's gonna be the first Desolator stack for the Tusk. Now the Roche is gonna... You just had a bad laning stage, then go on to see your team have a bad kind of post-laning stage. Pangolier gets taken low health, however with an infest and a Frost Shield, he is gonna be saved entirely, taking close to 0 damage thanks to that pure damage block from the Wraith Pack coming in, and the Spirit is in a good position to hit. Pangolier still getting out of there, is gonna leave the Lifesteal behind to kind of help set up a turnaround, and MKS with the armlet toggle able to turn that around, able to hit the Razor while the ultimate is being tanked by somebody else, and that's gonna mean Razor is gonna be the second kill with a good techies initiation. Follow that up, and now Tusk is gonna die. No Aegis on him sadly, or at least sadly if you're a fight or two like this. Because really what Vessuwan need is team wipe and then a Roche some big objective like that after team wipe. Instead what they get is Boom Buoy dying for what was supposed to be an excellent task. And Huskar locked in place, can't exactly get the burning spears out the way you want to. The damage rate, it's annoying, it's shutting down a lot of Unity's aggression, but that's all it's really doing, it's shutting down your aggression a little. It's not allowing for comebacks, it's not allowing for turnaround plays. It's not even preventing the Lifesteal from dealing a ton of damage. Being in a fairly good spot to just smoke on in and jump. They're just making up their mind on their first target. It's gonna be 2 of them, Tiny plus Huskar. Huskar is gonna die, techies will be saved by a nice and fast Salad's still gonna go down. However, you got the Huskar out of there already, and your team is splitting the enemies up. Tiny. One more tick is gonna do it. Fearless will kill off Xiaoyu for that with the Searing Chase and everything. KNP still doing a lot of work on the Razor with Touchstone. That's an armor reduction though, but he is gonna go down to Knight, who has a little bit of the armor reduction of his own. Tiny buys back to try and kill off MKS, but MKS on that Lifestealer looks to be doing just fine. Now he's able to keep on armor toggling. And look at Boom Bui just dying. Godlike double kill. Lifestealer now once more. He's gonna get more. He's gonna get Fearless. Fearless different if it's an off-meta Legion commander. I can't blame you for forgetting to counterpick the Legion commander that one time against a team who isn't really that fond of the LC being picked up. So a smoke onto the mid lane is instead gonna result in Vessuwan getting torn apart. Lifestealer, he's trying to kill off the Razor before Razor can even steal a significant amount of his damage. Well, Razor is gonna die, as will the Ember Spirit. We're beyond an owners already with almost 20k lead on the side of Unity. Now it's 20k lead as BB died there, and Jakiro is gonna die as well to the Pangolier. Just hit after hit after hit, and down he goes.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Till it isn't. 22k gold lead. It's gonna buy you a lot of time to end this game, but you're still in the time to end this game, so you might as well keep on going for objectives. 2 lanes of Rax down, and with that, Vessuwan, they are stuck in the base, only a Maelstrom on the Ember Spirit, and another initiation. 2 people swashbuckle, and MKS getting himself a double kill off those huge right clicks. Did I say double, triple kill? GG, well played indeed. Unity Gaming, they do it with 2 stomps in a row. That's just overkill. But hey, they did, you know, save their good draft. Same of some of their more signature heroes throughout the
Right.